Nigerian commanders. It could be a list that came from them asking for specific people. But I believe that, you see, I have not been in this type of negotiation before. I would have insisted and said, look, my friend, don't dictate to us. If you are releasing 21, we are releasing 21. If you are releasing 21, how many of your commanders are you asking for? Or your people are you asking for? I won't even allow them to ask for commanders. I will ask them, look, if you say we are holding 10 of your commanders, no, I think there are 2 there. Yes, there are 2 that we are holding. The rest of the people we are holding are just your members or something like that. So don't let us talk of your commanders. Let us talk of number. You see, there are ways of doing this thing. You see, outside the area of negotiation, it's easy for anybody to prefer solution. But when when you are faced with the nitty-gritty of the situation, it becomes a tougher thing. So I would not blame the government for compromising in certain directions.
Sorry to cut you there. I'll come back with my own questions, but yes. We have to bring Mark in now.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, I was sure that only recently, I think, the DG of DICON did say that only very soon we should be hearing something from the direction of DICON. We're not quite sure what it is, but on the sidelines, just mentioning that. But looking at, though, some of the, talk about equipment, though, they are very, very big questions. Before now, we had seen the role that the United States was playing in terms of blocking arms, blocking Nigeria from getting arms. And then we're beginning to see, again, we don't know how true that is, that we've been blocked again in terms of trying to get arms from Brazil to Nigeria. Does it then say something about the state of equipment of our troops? And should we be worried, especially with the renewed spate of attacks? Whether or not you like it, some people say that the death of the Lieutenant Colonel Abu Ali was actually a very big blow to the Nigerian military, because he was feared amongst the Boko Haram terrorists. And for them to be able to take him out, it was a very, very big message of morale booster to the Boko Haram terrorists. How are you reading this?
Yes. You're very right in the sense that equipment, to start with, is the life wire of military operations. I believe that whatever equipment that we might have lost, the government must be making a lot of effort to replace them. Then also, the death of Lieutenant Colonel Abu Ali, like I said earlier, has a lot of effect on the troops that he was commanding. And of course, if the Chief of Army Staff believes that retaining those troops in that place, maybe the leftover of the battalion he was commanding, we have an arrangement within the force to ensure that such troops are taken out and others are brought in replacement. So really, for military operations, you don't even look back. You don't think of the dead man. You want to fight on, because they have a task ahead of them. They cannot continue to hurt on the story of their colleague that is gone. They still have a task ahead of them, so they will continue. I believe that a new battalion might have probably been moving in by now.
That's for the military, but the citizens who are being protected, they have every right to speak on behalf of these people, more so when it comes to giving them the right equipment and also looking after the injured. We also have it on good authority of many of them that have been abandoned in some hospital somewhere in the country receiving treatment. And if you look at some of these tweets that also come in, and these are also coming from relatives saying that some of these people are in the hospital that would definitely require the government seeing that something is done about them. Injured and wounded soldiers. What else should a nation be doing for these ones who are still very much alive, knowing full well that my colleague in the hospital is not abandoned when I'm out there still fighting?
First of all, let us look at it realistically, in the sense that when somebody is injured, either in battle or in anything, you want to get first aid. And what is first aid? The closest medical facility that can be approached and used to halt deterioration of the situation. A bleeding person, you want to do first aid, tourniquet and something like that. Those are things you learned in primary school and secondary schools in those days. You know, you want to tie some things and so on and so forth. You see, the military is a whole organization that has all facets of life in there. We have what we call the medical corps. That corps is commanded by a major general. And in an operation of this nature, we have what we call field hospital. So a field hospital is there. I don't see any